Good evening. It is May 30th. It's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, although it's a day of remembrance rather than a day that's actually supposed to be happy, but happy Memorial Day nonetheless. And thank you for joining us at Putt Putt Productions for one more episode of Adventures in Sci-Fi, brought to you as we count down the days until the release of my novella, The God Factor, otherwise known as the G.O.D Factor, out through Sam's Dot Publishing on June 1st, 2011. So here we go. For today's reading, I'm going to do a short story that came out 2 years ago on bewilderingstories.com, and it's only slightly sci-fi. It's about a creature that lives in LA who sees beings that are much more evil than people might think it is. So, here you go. Palm fronds brushed the clear blue sky. Sunshine after a spring rain, washing everything sparkling and new as soft breezes wafted the smell of jasmine and orange blossoms through the air. Safely ensconced behind sunglasses and plexiglass, glossy-haired, beautiful people sped by, enveloped by steel machines and the sounds of their choice. Up there, at human height, watching shiny, self-important people, it's easy for newcomers to be seduced by this paradise, known to some as the City of Angels. The rest of us know better. The ones who lurk down back streets, living in alleys, dried-out drain pipes, and piles of refuse left to rot. I shuddered, remembering the night before. I may be nocturnal, but even I am afraid of what goes on here at night. Stealthily, I scurried down the grimy, deserted sidewalk. The sun had retreated hours ago, but streetlights still cast weird shadows where others haunted the depths. The familiar smell of urine tainted every step, even as I drew closer to the food I knew was in the dumpster behind the Italian place. My back itched. There were others out there watching me. My nose and whiskers twitched with sensations of others who wanted to make a meal of me. I hurried on. I was a family rat with a brood of pups to feed, and this was no time to balk at my duty. If my family were going to get their 3 squares a night, then it was going to be up to me to get it. If I was lucky, the boy would be working tonight. He liked me for some reason, saving the best scraps for me. I don't know why he liked me, but he did. I put up with it, as long as he fed me when I visited the dumpster near where he worked. But besides feeding me, the boy felt good in that part of myself where good things lived. Some rats have what I call ESW, extrasensory whiskerification. The wife scoffs at the idea, but I think I have it. And what's more, I think that boy is one of the chosen ones. One of those special people that makes the world a better place. Whether he is or not, though, doesn't matter. He just feels right. Maybe it's just the food speaking. I can't explain it. My nights just don't feel complete unless I visit the boy. Let my whiskers trace his scent. Of course, none of that may mean anything anymore. I don't know. There's an area off Vine, north of Melrose, bordered by El Centro, Italian, Mexican, Peruvian, Japanese restaurants, as well as a nice little wine bar, line the alleys with gourmet cuisine dumpsters. Perfect place to find leftovers if you can make it past the dingoes, cats, and feral humans safely enough. Boy works in one of the places there, on the border, where the scary things hang out. Most people think I'm one of those scary things, but I know better. There are things out there scarier than I am. They don't always wait for night. I paused to sniff. My eyesight's not good, but I can smell. This nose knows. I sensed I was near. There it was, boy's scent. There you are, Signor Rata. It's late, but I saved a little bit here for you. A napkin with some food on it was placed before me, full of the odors of cheese and meat. Ew, Javier! Are you feeding that rat? I heard a young female voice from further away. Never mind him, Jenny. Signor Rata is an old friend of mine. Keeps me company on my smoke breaks. The door banged shut as the boy, Javier, returned to work. I set to work on the meat and cheese, eating what I could, and brought the rest back to the nest. It would be slower going than coming, but if I made it back, this haul made it worth the trip. And that's the beginning of Scary Things. That's on bewilderingstories.com. Came out in 2009. I'll have a link down below. And thank you for coming back episode after episode as we count down. Tomorrow is the last episode before the release of the book. So we'll have one more bit of a story to read for you. Anyway, talk to you later and have a great day. Bye.